Hello, fifth grade. We are going to talk about how you complete your Polygon shape project. So first thing, you need to make sure that you looked at the direction page. The direction page tells you what you need in order to complete this project successfully. So this is going to count as a math grade and as an art grade because you're actually going to make a picture. Now remember, this is a polygon shape picture. So you are only going to be using polygons. Polygons are shapes that are closed and have no curves. You've been working with polygons and quadrilaterals and triangles for the last few days. So please remember all of those things that you've been talking about in your lessons when you complete this. So you get to make a picture of whatever you would like. If you look at the example on the project page, you can see it looks like an animal. I'm going to show you how you can get those shapes and how you can make them into different colors. So this is your beginning screen. And if you see there's a yellow arrow that's pointing up, and it tells you that you need to use the shapes up here at the circle and like kind of square picture. And it says shape underneath it. So you're going to click that button and you're going to notice that there's all these different items that you can pick from. We have shapes, we have arrows, we have call outs, we have equations. Now, that being said, you need to make sure that you are only using polygons. So I'm going to make my picture, and the first thing I'm going to pick is a rectangle. And if you notice, your cursor turns into a little plus sign. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to drag my shape by holding down your mouse or pushing on your laptop square. So I am going to make this into a square. So I kind of have a square here. And if you look, my square is yellow. Now yours might be gray or white or a different color whenever you make it. And I am going to change the color of my square. So up here, if you look, there's a little paint bucket and it says fill color. So that's why it's yellow, because it's clicked on yellow. So I'm going to click on it and I'm going to change the color and I'm going to make it a greenish color. And then if you want to change the outline, if you look, my square has an outline of red. I'm going to change the outline to black. And now I have a square with a black line around it. I am going to pick my second shape. So my second shape is going to be I'm going to pick a triangle. So here's my triangle, and I'm going to put my triangle on top of my square. And if you notice, my triangle is a grayish color. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to make my triangle. Let's pick a reddish color. So right now I have a square and I have a triangle. Next to my two shapes, I'm going to put another rectangle. So I'm going to pick the rectangle, I'm going to drag, and I'm going to make it about that tall. And I'm going to make this into a brownish color. So I now have a brown rectangle, I have a square, I have a triangle. I'm not done with my picture, but once you have completed your picture, you are going to type in and tell me how many of each shape you used. So for example, I have square. I used one square. I have triangle. I used one triangle. And then I have rectangle. And I used one rectangle. So while you are making your picture, remember you have to complete your chart that goes with your picture. Now, if you are not able to do Google Slides, you are allowed to draw it and make your chart, take a picture of it, and send it to me. If you have any questions, please make sure that you message or ask your questions. I hope you have fun making your picture. Can't wait to see them.